I'm fine. How about you?
I am. I'm gonna be in for
We know the match is gonna be like near to impossible. We're gonna play at our best, names-wise, facts-wise. Like everything is in Japan's favor. It's Mario Kart, so crazy stuff happens sometimes.
Oh my goodness! That's
Don't
a top
first.
six. That's a top six for Team Italy.
そうですね、まず、優勝は基本的に、2連覇目指してます。
If we beat Japan, I think we'd scare the shit out of everyone. I tell you, like, no one would expect that to happen.
Hello, everybody, and holy hell, we have quite the day ahead of us here, but we will be starting off with what will be a fantastic matchup to watch. Not the United Kingdom, who the hell gives a shit about the United Kingdom right now? Italy versus Japan starting off at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I am your host here. I will be joined alongside, what's his face? We've seen him before in the cast. And he will be joining us right now, as I believe the room will be starting soon. We'll be getting the lineups and soon, really everything in the next couple of seconds. Hello, Kevin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kevin. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for texting me so many times, by the way. That kind of helped.
Yeah, absolutely. I took initiative.
So how was it? How's it 6 a.m. over where you are right now?
6:13 a.m. You know. It's all right, you know. It's not actually that much of an inconvenience waking up this early, just because I told you that I hadn't slept the night before, so I kind of like crashed at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So this isn't awful for me because I woke up at like 5, so I'm pretty good right now.
That sounds awesome, dude. I'm ready. Okay, I mean I don't mean to cut you off too much because like I do respect your time. But, like, what we have upcoming is, like, really exciting. And I want to talk about this matchup really quickly before we talk about anything else.
All right.
So, let's start with you pick a team first before we go into
I want to talk about Italy for a bit here because I know Japan's obviously like the big scene. Everyone's, oh my god, Japan, WWW.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like Italy honestly they have a pretty good lineup. I'd give them that. We have Domenico, who if he gets in the front, he's going to be running a lot, and he proved that against, I think it was Mexico, where first GP he didn't really do very well. He was kind of stuck in the pack. That's obviously his downfall maybe in this match because pack fighting skills aren't amazing, but once he gets in the front, like he showed, he got a 57, I'm pretty sure, and that just shows how far Domenico can go even in these pretty tough rooms. So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to Dougal last night. He was bringing up Domenico certainly as one of their key players. I want to see if he can show up in this room as well as Brionac and Ruka. Those three have been averaging more than 30 points every Grand Prix so far in this tournament for them. And if that's the case, the fact that Italy has 3 players scoring at a 30-plus average is really telling. I think that can maybe lead them to a very good start against Japan. But with that said, now that we've talked a little bit about Italy, because there's a good amount to talk about with them, and also we should keep in mind Domenico. I'm not even sure if he's going to be playing. Is he in the room?
Okay.
I actually think he has him in the room.
No, he's playing. He's using a different me. It's that little it kind of has like a bowl haircut, you'd call it, I guess. Yeah, he uses a different me for Team Italy, but yeah, he's playing.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I know that he does have connection issues and Italy wasn't sure if they were going to be able to play him or field him today. But looks like that will be the case, so no need to worry on that front. So with that out of the way, let's talk about, I guess, the powerhouse of the tournament, really. Team Japan, they're going to be definitely the tough team to look out for in this tournament. And if we're going to take a look at their lineup, there's a lot to really talk about in that sense. Do you want to talk to us about some of Team Japan at least?
Yeah, Team Japan's lineup being Monarch, Kusan, Rokor, Kani, Death. I'm actually not sure what this lineup is because I kind of dropped the entire. Let's see. I think it's Kusan, Rokor, Kani, Monarch, Death, and
Ikaros.
Ikaros?
Yeah, Ikaros look to be in that lineup. And their sixth player is going to be rotating around like DTH, or Death, and Seven. I think Seven is going to be playing in the second.
Seven will be playing for, I think, Death in the second match. But this lineup is probably really one of the best they can offer. I honestly have to give a shout out to Monarch because he is probably one of the most impressive players I've ever seen. He can really put up a fight with both Morton and Villager. I mean, he made those two characters. We've seen him like put up quality 110s with Villager. I think he's going Morton because I asked him about that. He will be using Morton pipe frame, so maybe we could even see a bigger score here. But yeah, Monar really good all around. I think Rokor and Kusan have some really nice running skills, or just pack fight. Everyone in this lineup is really good overall.
It's incredible, right? Yeah, how many people are actually very good. We do see there is a 65. The match is starting right now, but there are 11 people on your screen, so it might looks like Italy is going under man for at least a race here, and it's going to be starting off on Ice Outpost here.
Yeah, that's as if it wasn't like a bit unfortunate for Italy at the start. They're going 5v6. I'm not sure what happened to their 6th, but
hey man, but they got at least they have Link right now.
Yeah, dude. Whenever Link plays in rooms with me, he always seems to get the shock. So maybe we could be seeing a nice dodge fest for Team Italy, hopefully. But yeah, so.
Guys, let us know in the chat who you guys think or who you guys are supporting in this quarterfinal matchup, Italy or Japan, with a hashtag JPN win or a hashtag ITA win. And I think my heart lies with Italy right now. I would like to see any fight really.
Hashtag Nugo win.
Hashtag Nugo win, please, as well. Going into Ice Outpost, it looks like Kusan here, our streamer for the day, will be starting off with a banana in first, and not getting hit in the first opening seconds. It's looking like a very good start for Team Japan right now.
Yeah, we can see Mona already getting up there, so looking like a Japan top 2, probably even more than that. It's the mini-map on his stream is a little like a little low quality, so I can't really see very well if there's Mii's playing. I don't think there are, but I could take a guess saying that Japan is probably about top 3 right here, and then some Italy members trying to break those top spots.
If they do have top 3, you see that one guy on the minimap trying to like just challenge them in any sense right now, and the gap you were saying, it is looking as if it is taking away a little bit here. There's a blue shell though. It might be able to get him in midair.
Nah, he
not just yet.
Yeah. Barely got that. That's really good. And it's actually, it's probably obvious to tell, but it is faster to get blued in midair. So if you're in the glider, you want to make sure that you are still in midair when the blue hits, because it has much less knockback. It only spins you around once, which gives you a bit more acceleration after the hit. So really getting blued midair is much better. But
and it looks like that's worked to his favor. Top 2 for Japan right now. And nothing, he has not been touched once. Oh, but that is his teammate going. Wait, I don't know.
That's lag, I'm pretty sure.
That was lag. If he actually maybe hit any potential backspin, that would have been devastating. But for now, it's going to be a smooth sailing top 2 on Ice Outpost.
And I'm guessing that Bowser in 4th may be Team Italy, because I'm pretty sure they use. But I think that is a top 3 for Japan. My guess being.
We'll have to see how it turns out here, as quite literally not getting touched in the opening seconds. And wow, the race they really wanted.
Death. Yep, there's Death. He's Bowser. Let me take note of who's using who. We have Ikaros is Dry Bowser. Oh, I should probably get a photograph of that too. But yeah, we have Ikaros as Dry Bowser. I am actually okay. Yeah, Brio and Death are both Bowsers, so we'll be seeing who's who there. But yeah, they're. Only me in the room is actually Domenico, so if you... I think that was the player who was actually trying to challenge their top 3. and I'm not surprised because he's a very impressive player.
So, I mean, this is the kind of start that like you kind of expect out of this Japanese team with the caliber of players they have on that roster.
Yeah.
And I just wonder if Italy will be able to quickly respond to this, and especially given, I mean, you see on the screen right now they still don't have their 6. And I'm wondering where Domenico is. I think that's the one that disconnected.
No, he's still playing.
Okay,
he's still there.
I have no idea then, because Italy is missing a player, and as if it wasn't already difficult for them. I'm not too sure how this is going to take off, really, for Team Italy if they can't get that 6.
Really quick, Team Japan got 57 that race, and Team Italy got 15, 19, 22, 24, 25. Unfortunately, only 25. I think I counted that right. It's like...
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you're fine. 57 to 25 is your score right now. Going into race 2.
Yeah, that infamous top 4, honestly, like Monar, Kusan, Rokor, and Death really can run this, but I think, yeah, Kusan's already fallen back, so let's just hope those other 3 players, I mean, in Japan's sake, let's hope they're going to keep those top spots, which they probably can.
I mean, they should be able to on a track like Music Park. We do see a couple Italians here still after the opening couple of turns in Italy, getting sent back left and right, and Kusan all of a sudden able to just simply catch up with the use of a single shroom there we saw. And
I'm actually seeing Japan in some middle spots. I mean,
yeah, no, this is promising though.
4, 6, 7, maybe even Italy may have some top spots, but
it's definitely a wager. We're not exactly sure, but there's a huge pack of players up there we do see right now.
Having experience playing, oh, sorry for interrupting, but having experience playing some of these like impressive Japanese teams, it is very frightening to be in a top spot against them. It's frightening to be anywhere against them because you never know what they can pull off. They have this very aggressive play style, and it just really like shines.
We might be seeing that there, that aggressive play style coming to shine, but Kusan falls off to the side, and he's going to be going from a potential 5th place to once again 9th.
Fortunately, he didn't read that glider switch, which always seems to be a problem with this track. When the glider switches, you may anticipate a glider, but end up tricking off the track. So, unfortunate mistake. Unfortunate
mistake indeed, and it looks like he's going to maybe be able to take down one Italian member with him, but he's still back here. Italy looking for a response, but Kusan.
Fortunately for Italy, I'm really seeing their top 3 still, because the one Bowser for Italy's back here, and I see Bowser and Dry Bowser, probably a Morton or 2 up in top 4, and that breakaway is again present, and I'm not sure how Italy is going to fare with this, because we do see a me, which is Domenico, and 2 Italian members in 7, 8, 9, so...
We'll have to see what Kusan could do to seemingly catch up to his teammates here going into the last turn. He does get that star in 9th place. Fire upping as much as possible. I don't think his shock is going to come anytime soon, and I think he's going to run into the wall as well, so that should be a 9th, 10th place for him, actually. Yep. And he's going to drop back a little bit.
Amazing race for them, unfortunately for
Japan
Italy.
With the top 5, and oh my goodness, they might be running away with this from the very get-go here.
Already have triple 20s after 2. That's really good for them.
Devastating is all I can think of for Team Italy right now. Absolutely devastating, as Japan will be finishing off with top 5 and 10th place in that race alone. And I have to apologize, but I'm gonna have to send you to maybe help me out with score duty here. 15 plus 12 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8, correct? And then whatever 10th place is, which I believe is 3 points.
So 15, 27, 37, 46,
if
54.
I'm not mistaken, that's the same
57.
score as last race.
No, it's 57, I think, this time. Alright. Yeah, I might as well just... I have the picture of GP1, so I'll just, like, base the race scores of each race off of the point values, because that's probably the easiest way to go. But yeah, Japan already pulling away with above 110 after 2.
But it looks like still only 11 players for Italy. And I'm not exactly sure as to what the deal is with this, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this is going to fare right now.
Yeah, it's just really unfortunate about like Japan going 5v6 would be like it'd make it really interesting, even though they would really still be shining. It's like the I guess undermanned team down a players. But
yeah, no, I understand where you're going with that train of thought. Yeah, it would be interesting to see, but
And if I'm correct, is there the second match after this?
Yeah, no. So let's talk about it a little bit while we are starting off on Cheeseland right now. We do actually see Italy's Brio in first place. These series, this quarterfinal match is a best of 3, just like every other match from now on in elimination stages. So regardless of how these teams play in this first match, there will be a second match, and Japan, if they do win this match, they will have to win a second one in a row, or else they go to a last war tiebreaker. So
honestly, we could only hope, pray to Dugo that they actually pull out a 6 for the next match, because I don't want to see Italy go down under man. I mean, like, let alone see them go down. I don't want to see them go down 5v6. That's just unfortunate. Hopefully they can get their 6th.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can get that one back in the room, at least for the second Grand Prix. We did see Brio up there, but he was outlined, it seemed, by our streamer Kusan here, taking a very tight line on that turn we just went on from lap 1, and he takes first place just like that.
If I remember correctly from the first match for Japan, Kusan actually likes to switch to wheel here to get that advantage, and he actually proves to be really strong with it. So I think he's going to be probably pulling away with this advantage if there's no blue or reds, but yeah.
But there's a blue shell just when you say it, so we'll have to see how this one develops, as we do see a couple of Bowsers back there. I'm not sure how this is going to progress. Oh, okay, it looks like Italy's plus second.
Japan, I think
Japan 1-3-4.
Yeah, 1-3. They have Shrooms in third, so this is probably going to be bad for the second place Italy member.
I think the Italian member is in first place right now, but there are a lot of
Rokor
Japanese members.
Just shroom through the cut.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be holding on to that first place for too long, it seems. 2-3-4 for Japan going onto this last turn. He does have triple reds, or sorry, triple greens, but I don't think he'll be able to use this.
1-3-5. Actually, that Bowser who went through the cut got 4th. Wow. Let's just hope it's Italy for their sake.
Yeah. It is. So Italy able to break that top 5, but once again, Japan able to have a dominating race because
there may have been a disconnection from Ruka, unless he's just like really threatened by Link's abilities in this room. Did get last.
But I doubt that, because Ruka, he's one of their best players. He's shown up for them like time and time again. I'm very confused as to what's happening here for Team Italy right now, because
it's probably going to be a disconnection with 5 points. So
I mean, I'll get results down right now. But
1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 for Japan that race.
This is yikes. This is. I mean, I know we were talking about a game 2 right now, but I mean, Team Italy might already be looking at that one with the way this one's going. 25 plus 23. I think Italy not Italy. Japan currently has 164 points right now.
Oh boy.
And that's normally the kind of total that you have after 4 races, not 3.
Yeah. That's actually exactly a tie GP if it was after 4, but man.
Not the case.
Yeah, Ruka did join back, so we'll just have to make sure to give him +5 for his GP3. Or his GP1, excuse me.
Japan off to an incredibly early start.
Really looking for those front-running tracks, because clearly that's going to be what keeps them up there. Even proving on... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine.
Even proving on Cheeseland that they can, like, get those, like, decent top spots even with a very item-based track.
Yo, I don't know what happened to Kusan. I think bumped a little bit here, and he's going to be sent back to 11th place. Wario not in the most favorable position. And we do see a massive cluster ahead of us. Maybe Italy able to take advantage of this. He still doesn't get that item box, still in 10th place. And now he's going to have to stay wide, maybe get coins, but not before getting redded.
Yeah.
And Kusan, this is definitely not the start he wants here.
Link being the internet troll, dude. He's killing. Oh, wow.
And another red. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like Ruka's still in last place. I don't even know if that's him, but...
That is him. He wouldn't have... Unless he unfortunately had disconnected like 2 times in a row without even getting to play. He's probably back there.
I don't think so. They're using those shrooms and bills through the cut. But Italy have a while to catch up. If these two need if these two need to be able to catch up, they need to do it soon, because the map, looking at the map right now, it's quite the distance away from first place, and Kusan knows that, spamming that golden mushroom as soon as possible, trying to get the item chain, but not able to do it.
Getting it. But this track actually not completely awful to catch up on, even though it looks like a really complex track with a lot of like annoying lines to take, which it is. But this track is actually pretty good for catching up on. As you can see, like at the very end, there's a massive cut for shrooms, and then like the first, I think about half of the track before you enter the ribbon section, it's like there are patches of dirt or ribbon, I guess, to cut off on, so you can catch up pretty easily. And with the bumps going on the ribbon section, is possible to catch up. Very possible, as you can see. Kusan already in 6th, backspamming Italy.
Yeah, and that's a bomb onto the lot of Italy. I don't know who's in top 3.
I think,
but
I'm scared right now for Italy. This may be...
I don't want to say anything,
This is far-fetched, but this may be almost a top 6.
We'll have to see here. Going into the last item box, he's going to backspin that red, and I think he does that because he knows he is in 6th place. Ooh, that's a shock, though, coming in at the last second. We'll have to see how this affects the race.
A lot of Italy getting target shock, though.
I don't think that's good for them at all. Yeah, that's a blue shell coming in for Kusan at the very end. He gets passed by 1, 2, maybe start at the very end as well. No, but he's passed by 2 others, and blue from 6th to 10th place. Italy actually getting 1st place, but it's still not enough. And I think, is that Link serious right now?
Link!
Is that Link serious right now? Because I don't.
Shock or something? I swear, if that was his shock, I'm actually gonna like cry.
I think that was a shock because we did see multiple Italian members getting target shocked at that last glider part. So
Ruka didn't DC. He had 5 when he got 1st. So wow, Link is actually the savage right now. He did actually like beat. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what is happening for Team Italy, but this is not the start they wanted.
Alright, let me get the GP. For Japan, they got 86.
They got a lot of points.
124, 131, 161. That is looking like, let's see, 161, 186, 192, 212 for Team Japan, and what's looking like, if I'm not wrong, 116 for Team Italy. So not yet a 100-point deficit, but still extremely.
Yeah, it's not yet there exactly, but it's gonna be certainly really tough for Team Italy, especially if they can't get their 6th in the room.
I know. I'm tempted to ask maybe Dugo or Dami about
anybody
that.
Really, yeah, because I'm concerned for them, and right now it's not the kind of setup you want to be doing.
It's not. Wait, it's actually Dugo who's not playing. Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Well, that's surprisingly unfortunate. What happened to you, man?
Let me ask really quickly. What's up, guys?
I'm not sure. Maybe he decided that, hey, let's play Weem at 2 in the afternoon. But I mean,
I don't think he will have played a different game at this point in time when his team is in the quarterfinals for the first ever time.
His team really does need him, and this is gonna be. Oh man.
And it looks like it's still going to be a 6 versus 5. We don't know where Dugo is right now, and we're slightly concerned for them. But guys, we keep in mind, this is our giveaway stream. We do have a giveaway going on, so if you guys want to get a free PDP gaming controller, head on over to our Twitter, retweet and follow us there. Retweet the, well, I'll go ahead and link it in the stream chat right now, but if you guys retweet that tweet, I love social media. If you do that, then and if you follow our Twitter account, you should be able to qualify for a giveaway. And at the end of this first match, we will be giving away one of the controllers we have over here, provided by DDB, some of our wonderful sponsors. But for now, DK Jungle and Gusan falling prey to some of the very narrow chasms on this course.
I have really not much to give for this war, because I mean it's just really looking like a Japan domination, much as it has been like throughout this World Cup, except for probably Germany. But I mean, yeah, Japan just really showing that they can dominate, and man, I'm pretty sure they actually. I think that is a Bowser in 1st, but we have no idea if that is Italy or Japan.
Yeah, we really don't know who that's going to be up there.
That actually may be Ruka, or actually, what am I saying? Yeah, no, never mind. I thought Ruka was the Bowser because he does love that character. I'm guessing that may be Japan, unless Brio is really showing up on this track.
We'll have to see, but we do know that at least 2 of top 4 right now is from Team Japan, and I think that's 3 out of top 4 actually just now.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Ruka up there, but we'll have to see. I think he's really fighting still, because he's in 2nd place, and we don't have a confirmation as to who yet is in 1st place.
That probably is Team Japan.
But I think this is
Japan. It looks like he is. If they chain the red here, then that is Japan, or that is Italy. But he did not chain the red, so looking like a top 3 for Japan, and Ruka falling victim to the powerhouse of the year.
And I think this is going to be very tough for them to catch on. DK Jungle being quite a difficult track to catch up on, especially after those first opening turns, and that red shell isn't being held right now in third place for Kusan. I don't think he feels any need to right now, and that seems to suggest that Japan has 2, 3, 4, 5 right now.
Yeah.
And unless Italy have first place, this is going to be yet another ugly race for the Italian side. Japan, 2, 3, 4, 5, a red shell coming now.
Or top 4, I'm guessing, or a lot of these top spots.
I'm thinking this is going to be yet another race win for
Team
Japan.
Another 50-plus point race for them, which would... Ooh, well...
I mean, they get fourth, I guess, but like, still a very solid race for Team Japan.
Yeah, I did not catch the score of that race, but
I think their positions were top 3, 5.
They're actually in Kusan's chat. They're providing like score or race by race scores. They so I guess I could
hop on over there. That'd be great. Yeah. Either way,
I want to talk about for a second Death. I was honestly like skeptical about him because he did score 130 against, I think it was Brazil, and people were hyped about him. 60, 180, let's go, hype, hype, hype. But I was kind of like, well, Brazil being like not the best of teams, I'm guessing he just got like an easy run, and I wasn't really sure how he'd fare in these quarterfinals. But he is on 56 right now, which is very impressive. He did get a nice 41 GP1, so he's really pulling together still.
Yeah, no, I think that's something interesting to talk about. If we look at his individual performance, ZTH or Death as we have called it before, he has not performed the best. He only performed really against a subpar team, and to see him doing so well in the quarterfinal round, definitely reassuring for him, considering I guess he was one of the more weak links of the team. He only got 71 points versus a strong German side, like you were saying before. And considering he will be getting subbed by 7, I believe, who is also one of the weaker links in Team Japan, it's good to see him doing well for him.
7 actually being one of the, I guess you could call him 2-time Japan players, because he's played both last year and this year. He did put up a very impressive performance last year, I think, really, like, averaging 90s and 100s, which is pretty strong. But I actually want to take a look at Death's player page just to see, because he is averaging, let's see, he is 8th overall, averaging a 36.5, which is like 110. Yeah, 148 versus Brazil and 71 versus Germany. So really like maybe falling to those stronger teams, but hopefully he can really like maybe improve his consistency in these matches here, and probably coming up to those stronger teams really show that he's an impressive player. And we do see Kusan getting the shot.
Ooh, and I know DTH is looking for that, looking for some of that star, maybe that bullet bill right now, but...
I think he's in first. That's him still.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. We do see that Bowser still, so it's definitely more than likely, actually. But a shock for Team Japan, as if they needed...
They might be stocking before first set. I don't know. Maybe.
There's a bullet bill passing them, and I think that's a Team Italy bullet bill, so that would be smart. No, he's just going to hold on to it. Maybe he doesn't feel the need to do it right now.
I think there might be a shock before any set right now, maybe second set, because they need to catch up if they want to catch up now, if they are those middle spots. So,
no, not just
maybe
yet. He's holding on to it. So
probably,
there's another shock. That's a bullet bill being used by, I think, Team Italy.
I swear to God, Link, if that was you.
Link has been quite the nuisance this match, and so far it looks like still Kusan catching up.
They are 6, 7, 8, so...
Okay, so you see a lot of red and white back here, actually. So
we could see maybe like a 2, 3, 4, but no, I think they did get top 2, because I see Dry Bowser in second, Icaros pulling up that plus 12, so...
I don't think this is going to go too well, Kevin.
6, 7 for them.
I don't think this is going to go too well, Kevin.
I don't think this is going to go too well,
this is not going too well for Italy right now, and after 6 races into their first match, I think they're throwing up the white flag for this one, I think. They're going to have to hope for Dugo to get back at least for the second match, because right now...
I heard back from Dugu, so he may be away, because it does say his Skype status is away.
And that's so weird. That's so weird, because Dugo is one to always really show up, like, at least physically. Maybe not... I mean, he has shown up in points, for sure, for Italy, but... physically, for both Italian teams, Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 8, he's shown up consistently, and
he's one of those. Yeah, he's one of those impressive players. Like, for example, I'd say Kiver. Who is it? Kiver, Tyler, Xander, Crusher at some points, and Dugo, who can really perform very well in both games. They can alternate, but yeah, unfortunate that he's not in this match.
111
Really,
to
it is.
53, I believe.
At this GP.
Yeah, so far this GP, it's 111-53, so I'll be correcting the scores just really quickly. 323, 169. So already nearly doubling Italy's points.
They're already on 300, Italy probably being on about 160, so man. Yeah, Death on 71. If he keeps up this pace, this exact pace, he could get 140, just like his last match, and against a bit of a much of a stronger team too. So maybe we could be seeing that, as he is once again front running and looking to pull away. He is I actually haven't seen much of him like before this World Cup. I've never really played with him, but he is proving to be not up to par, but probably almost one of those Jack role players where they're just like running when they're in the front, because you see his breakaway after one lap of Wario Stadium.
And it's kind of stupid, yeah. But I mean, you could also attribute it to how Wario Stadium just naturally is, especially those narrow turns at the beginning. But for now, Sunshine Airport, Fireball being held right now by Busan as he is trailing one teammate, and we do see Brio up there, so slightly promising for the Italian side, but you have to keep in mind he
might be able to overtake. I think he overtook his teammate and may be able to Fireflower them.
Yeah, so
right here.
Might be able to, maybe not. He's gonna still hold on to it. I believe that's
I think he may be waiting until the straightaway after the glider if Monar's not in the way.
Yeah, Monar being the long Japanese character player, I think right ahead of us, and both of them, the players going wide.
Yeah.
Not exactly as sure as to why, but
Monar probably going wide, so Kusan could hit the Italian in front of him. I think Rio going wide to not get hit.
Ooh, nice reactions there to be able to avoid
that
shell. That was
I would have been able to do that.
Yeah, well, we do see him in third place still because of that, and it looks like he's still trying to throw those ahead. Still in third place, though, behind that Italian member.
Still a top 3 for... Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, Ruka's still in second place.
Maybe Ruka can pull triple reds, because this actually looks like a good situation to pull triple reds, but he is shrimming through cuts, so...
That's a red coin for him as well, and that's going to be him getting sent down. That's a Piranha Plant coming soon, but Italy in 2-3.
He's still in second because the boost panels, so this could be a nice maybe 2-3 for them.
Yeah, it looks like that Piranha isn't able to exactly catch up into that second and third place. He is in fourth place.
Oh, this may be the take.
Will he be able to bring home the place? Not just yet.
Oh.
There's still a blue shell, though.
He's getting redded, I think.
No, he still brings it back, but he gets boomerang. He boomerangs one at the very end. As Sanron gets him at the very end, but he's still going to get third place after sniping someone with that boomerang, and a solid third place for him, as I believe Japan will be able to get 1-3-4. Definitely not Italy's worst race, though.
Yeah, Italy, a decent race, probably their almost best race of them all, but unfortunately Ruka had gotten blued on the line in that intense scurry of items, but wow, that was
definitely the kind of, I think that's the kind of pressure they really needed to exert. Maybe 2 or 3 races into the match, but not like 7 races into the match. Because right now, I believe the deficit has grown to, what, I think it's like 160 points. More than 160 points at this point.
Wait, let me see. Yeah, because the race before it was 164 according to the Japan chat, so I mean, I'm probably seeing a 200, almost 200 actually, because Italy not really falling too bad that race, but man, let's talk about Kusan's reaction times that race. That was
2 times in a row, right? With the fireball and the boomerang. Both items, mind you, that are not guaranteed to really take out that item, that red shell going for you. Kusan just like, he threw the boomerang hoping to hit Italy. He saw that red warning. I can just imagine him. Oh shit, no, please, come back. He was spamming back hoping to hit it, and he barely got it out. But yeah. And we'll have to see how it fares for them going into what is a Cloud Top Cruise pick, I think.
Looks like Death on his way for his second 60 of the World Cup.
Death, so we've seen it, right? We've seen it before, right? Against, and granted, we've talked about it. It is against the subpar team in comparison to the other 6 teams in the quarterfinals, but still Death giving them hell up there in first place, Cloud Top Cruise. But it looks like Kusan is even challenging him for that one. But I think
throw the red, go,
throw it.
Do it!
The green is bouncing around, though, and nearly getting them in second place.
I've never seen it be that close without actually hitting.
Yeah, so that was pretty surprising to see not get hit there. Ooh, nearly hitting into that lightning bolt there, but still in second place. Kusan, I think, is going to fall back a little bit to DTH, who's just going to take on off right now, going for that 60-point GP.
Honestly, keeping, actually, like, watching Death's run, really seeing that he can get amazing breakaways against subpar teams. I don't want to count out Italy, but
yeah.
He probably still could run pretty well against very strong teams, but he'd have to, like, really keep himself defended up there.
Yeah, No, his teammates, I get what you're saying. His teammates definitely have to help him in that sense to be able to stay in that first place. Of course, it's always a team game, and if he doesn't get that support, it definitely won't be as likely, but we do see that Italy has
Italy
3-4.
maybe 2-3. Actually, no, that may be Rokor in second. Because I remember.
It looks like Kusan's going to get bumped a little bit too much for his liking, sent back into 5th place, but he still has time. A star being held by him right now in 5th place, and we'll have to see where this is going to take him. But I think, for all intents and purposes, I think we're going to be seeing a perfect Grand Prix from the likes of DTH from Team Japan.
Yeah,
going
unless
into lap 3.
There's a blue and the target shock. If there is a shock and Italy gets the shock and target shocks him right now on that long glider, it could be a 2nd place for him. But I don't think that's going to be happening as he is just gone.
Let's see if we can hear it for DTH in chat. He may be able to get this perfect GP. No actions taken on the behalf of Team Italy, as they have not shown too much of a presence up here. And still, Kusan fire hopping, trying to get into those 3-4 positions for that Team Italy has. I think Domenico is going to drop the ball maybe slightly, as he is now in 5th place. A star should be used right now for Team Japan's Kusan. There's a star active right behind him. I don't think he'll be able to pass much of anybody at the very end. Maybe one person falling off, actually. I think that was maybe Domenico, but I'll hold off judgment.
No, probably lag. It's a thing, but man,
DTH going absolutely
really showing people what it means to be death. Honestly,
he definitely is doing that right now, scoring the perfect 4 out of 4 Grand Prix for his team, and definitely a good job for him, as Japan will be sailing away going into race 9. And I mean, we definitely saw this coming to an extent, but still unfortunate to see here, as that's another rough GP to watch. As
one of the most beautiful things for Death to see probably was that his head on the minimap, and then the clustered pack of people like 10 seconds behind him. Just a beautiful sight, honestly. But man, it's probably looking like a 200+ lead for Italy, or not Italy, man. I am Japan, but
we wish. But right now, going into the last Grand Prix, but yeah, right now I think Dugo's sleeping at. Apparently, Dugo's sleeping. Their 6th player is sleeping right now. Keep in mind, this is Italy. It's right now in Italy. I think it's like 3:45 p.m. in the 3:45 in the afternoon.
It makes sense if it was like a Japanese player, I guess, because like it's around 10, 12 o'clock for them.
Yeah.
And it makes sense if it was like an American player, but man, European players.
I don't. Yeah, it's a little confusing. I know he was up pretty late. But I don't know about this for Team Italy, as they're having a little bit of a tough time just getting 6 in the room, let alone just putting up much of a competition too.
I guess I can't blame him too much or criticize him too much, because there may have been one time in MKU where I was kind of gonna play at like 11 o'clock, but I ended up maybe leaving and just going out for the day and forcing my team to play 5v6 against KC and almost losing. But it was like, I kind of came back. Hey guys,
how you doing?
I can't blame him too much, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like I think Japan able to score 214 points last Grand Prix. Do you remember the the first Grand Prix score?
The first Grand Prix score, 212 to 116, because I remember it was a 96-point lead. So.
So Japan with a total of 426, I believe, in that case. And this is definitely a tough one to watch. You don't like to see teams going down like this, but right now it is a 426 to 230 point lead right now. So
I guess this kind of makes up for the one really, really close, intense match that I shoutcasted, the France versus UK.
Yeah, this is, you did have a little bit of a streak. You had a little bit of a streak going with those close matches. But it looks like at least Game 1 will not be that kind of close matches. Japan with a 200-point lead right now. And we'll have to see how they can keep this lead up, maybe. as it looks like, for all intents and purposes, this clan match has been done, and Italy needs to look forward to that second game in this best 2 of 3 series. Is definitely not the start they were looking for.
Looks like Kusan really taking everyone out.
Oh my goodness, he takes...
Oh my god, he literally just picked his victims, and he may be getting them with the bomb if...
I think he's going to play it a little bit safe on this one, yeah. And
he may throw it up here if Connie's out of the way.
We'll have to see. He's going to flip, and not just yet. No, he's going to play it safe.
If he had thrown it forward, he would have like dipped down and probably have hit dirt there and gotten slowed down.
Yeah,
but
definitely not.
I'm seeing it soon, maybe in the next couple turns, because if Connie gets away from him, he can.
Ooh, that bomb!
That was I
don't know what that bomb throw, but he's still in 4th place with just triple shroom. So I guess we'll have to take him up on that.
Just for the thrill element, he's impressing his stream viewers.
I think he's just sitting. I'm not exactly.
He's slowing down for.
Oh no, his teammate has triple reds. Okay, nice on him. Good communication on him. They have triple reds in what is now 4th place, and I think Brio should be going down now. Yep, nice on him, but he gets his teammate there, and it looks like he jumps the gun a little bit.
He's still in 4th. He still has a shroom and is able to get ahead. That's a top 4, I think.
But you have to wonder, did they do that as an act of desperation because Italy has top spots? I don't think that is the case.
No, I think they just did it because, I mean, it was pretty much worth it, even though Kusan had dropped a little distance on the top 2 spots. It was still worth it just to get that Italy member out of there.
I think this is going to be Ikaros falling to that red shell at the very end, but it looks like a top 3 for Japan we see.
For a second, it did look like he got blued off there because I'm looking back on this
stream.
It looked like he just kind of got nicked off.
Yeah, not the case. And that's going to be a top 4 for Japan as another rough race for Italy. They are able to get 5th and 6th place, but they need all the help they can get, and Baby Luigi is not going to cut it right now. So.
Baby Luigi! Oh my god, he's a savage.
I don't think he's going to be able. I don't think he's too much of a savage here in this matchup, at least, Kevin. I'll fight you on that one, but
55. Yeah, 55 for Japan, probably. Yeah.
It's looking very tough right now.
Fun fact, on Dolphin Shoals, CPUs are actually, like, insanely rubber banded. Rubber banding is like, you know, they literally cheat. Like, I'm not even exaggerating.
It's game allowed cheating, yeah.
They speed up and they keep up with the players. One time, I think Baby Daisy got first in an FFA room because she kind of just rubber banded the hell out of it and then got the shock and dodged. But CPUs actually, for some reason, have amazing rubber banding there. I don't know why, but they always seem to sometimes pull out those not last spots. It's kind of funny. But Baby Luigi on 2.
Yeah, Baby Luigi, I think he gets the second to last place, so he wasn't going to do as good as you were maybe suggesting he should be able to do.
7 GP2.
Yeah, no, that's pretty substantial in a war versus Japan. That's pretty solid. I'd take it if I was Team Italy, but I think they'll take anything at this point, considering they are undermanned going into this F0 track here, as I believe this is... I'm pretty sure I have this right, so I'm going to be pretty cocky when saying that this is indeed Mute City. But right now, this isn't seen too much in or at least in the World Cup so far. Talk to me about this this track in competitive play, Kevin, because I don't know why, but I haven't seen this too much here in the World Cup.
It's I don't really. It's not my favorite track for competitive play, just considering like it's pretty viable, I guess, for running. It's pretty good to catch up on, knowing like there's a massive shortcut at the very end, but it's really like messy in the second half of it, knowing like there's so many pretty much in all of it, because all of it is anti-grab, so pretty much colliding with any players results in you getting spin boosted. And this part right here that Kusan is entering, it's an infamous like area for a lot of item rape and a lot of smart bouncing, but it's a really good front running track.
Oh yeah, we see it right now. Japan in 2-3-4.
Pretty much, it's the complete polar opposite of Cheeseland, but it's not. Knowing like there is that massive shortcut at the end,
and he just did it right there,
where a lot of players can catch up on, because it really does save a lot of time.
Yeah.
But it's a really good running track too. So as you can see, I don't know who that is. I think that's probably like Rokor, because I did see him in the front. He is pulling away there, so really showing that it's an amazing front running track as well.
And this is, yeah, as you've said, as you've described this track to our viewers, it's Definitely a front-running track. We have seen not much of any action going on up here. A blue shell, though, just as I say that, a red shell connecting on the two members there. A piranha right next to them. What the hell happened? We don't know exactly what happened just now, but
just clicked away right when that happened.
And there's a blue shell, a red shell going out. Like, he does use that shroom, though.
Kusan proving that cut saves a shit ton because he just went from 4th to 1st.
That's a shock being used, and I think that's Baby Luigi coming up clutch. No, I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, is Baby Luigi gonna break 30 this floor?
I think he's in a middle spot in that computer player doing wonders right now for Team Italy. 10th place, I'll take it.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad, but Team Japan.
If he manages to score 2 8th places, he can get a nice 30 for his team.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be able to do that one. That'll be a little bit tough.
Still the lowest score in the World Cup so far, but
well,
hey.
He'll maybe need the likes of Baby Park to be able to do that, but I could totally see that being picked this soon. But I'm sure at this point, maybe Italy will have a laugh about it for now, but if they aren't able to get their last player for this this second game at least in their best of 3, they're gonna certainly be disappointed.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure how Italy fares with like attitude, but I'm just hoping they're like having fun, kind of just messing around, not messing around to the point where they're not trying, but like I guess having a little bit of fun at least.
Yeah, and well, I mean, we're hoping for that kind of fun because right now it's looking like a pretty devastating loss to really take right now. But race 11, they only have 2 races left. If they want to change their outlook or just have some fun with it, it's definitely going to be on race 11 of Baby Park. We were just talking about it.
Man.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm pretty good at calling stuff, I guess. Baby Park, Kusan starting off in first place.
Maybe might be getting a first place.
I think we're rooting for Baby Luigi here.
Yeah, honestly, hashtag Baby Luigi win.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Baby Luigi win more than anything else, but we'll have to see here as Kusan starting off in first place. I don't think he'll be...
it's not, no, it's not
that green coming around him, but not just yet.
I can probably put a bit of money on the fact that there will be a side green that takes him out. I don't know if it's just me, but every time I seem to be in first on this track, like there's always the same green that just hits me from the side when I'm starting to drift around the turn. It really is a good snipe spot, but... maybe Kusan, I think Kusan does have the support of his teammates up there.
I mean, so many times we've seen people been able to front on this track, like at least in first place, up until the very last second though. And my question is, will he be able to keep this going into the 6th and 7th lap? That's a red shell behind him, so I think that's an Italian member behind him.
Good play by him to throw it back in order to try to chain in case another red, but he got a coin. But I think this may be a... Uh-oh.
Oh, no, that red shell. I have no idea where that got him from. He's in second place. Italy was in first place, but now he's not in first place.
He's going to get killed.
That's going to be plush. Oh, that's a blue shell. Getting 2 of Italy. And I think that's a top 2 for Japan. How in the hell did that happen? I have no idea. Italy having their first race win, it seems, but not for so long. And that's going to be Italy not having the best of luck at all.
That happened on his screen. I saw it because he typed in chat, in his stream chat. He just says like, ah, and I'm like, okay, he's about to get hit here. Right when I was about to say that, he just got hit by... he got, like, back spammed in first. That's, like... that is something else. Because the red hit him from the front.
See, I was thinking that was some real Mario Kart Wii stuff we were seeing, where that red shell went ahead of him somehow. But you're absolutely right. It got him from ahead of him. And that was so completely unexpected. We saw 2 Italian members take top 2 positions. And then all of a sudden, that blue shell just gets them. Just instantly. And I'm not even sure... if that was an Italian or Japanese blue shell, because it was so quick. It just happened out of nowhere. And
I cannot tell what's going on that track. I can't even tell who's in top spots, because like everyone's everywhere on the minimap. Ruka opting for that second Baby Park. Let's hope it's not.
Oh my goodness. He says, I'm going to quote him right now. I'm going to quote him right now. Sorry for the repick, but I'm not happy until we win Baby Park. So we'll maybe be seeing that in the next match.
Rainbow Road,
but I think this will be Japan taking the win off the first one.
We knew it was Japan taking a win off the first one. No offense, after like 4 races. But
yeah, and especially with the 5v6, really. Dugo, we should know, Dugo has been an important player for them. He's averaged more than a 30-point average for his team.
Check what his average is, because I think he does have probably I guess like a.
He has a 30. I think he has a 30-point something average. He's hovering at that 30-point mark for a Grand Prix average of 30 points or so. But he's not able to help his team.
You go with the 30.22, so yeah.
Missing in action right now though, and
but yeah, that's not bad considering it's not like he got 140 and then like 62, but he's probably the most consistent player right now. 89, 90, and 93 against USA, Mexico, and Australia respectively, even though those aren't the best teams still.
Yeah.
Doing well for his team.
We'll have to see whether or not he will be able to join that race too. We've talked about it over and over again, but Kusan in the meantime trying to throw that bomb away, but in the meantime getting sent to last place, and we do see a lot of red and white flags here. Maybe the race that Italy is looking for.
Yeah, I mean, technically getting... Yeah, they're all back here. Japan's all back here. We could be looking at probably in Italy, maybe top couple spots or like middle spots, but what an appropriate like last race of the war, maybe them getting a winning race.
Yeah, that'll be kind of cute.
What is known as the the hardest track in the game, the last track in the game.
Rainbow Road for sure, and I don't see this. This is definitely not one of the. Oh, that's
two bills.
2 bills, and I think that's an Italian member and a Japanese member getting at it right now in 6th and 5th place. We'll have to see how this evolves. This first place has taken a little bit of a lead here.
I can't tell if that's Bowser. I think that may be Dry Bowser, Icarus being first, but I cannot see that.
I can't see it right now. The mini map right now is too tight. That is a Piranha Plant right ahead of Kusan. He's gonna have to watch himself.
That's actually a Wario in first, I think.
A Wario in first?
Yeah, that is a Wario.
That is a Wario in first. That's a yell. Oh, it looks like Kusan won't be able to get the item box right ahead of him in 6th place.
That is a really bad item box to not get, because that is actually known as the magic box, where since the players in front of you, they may be like just half a second ahead of you, but since they are so far ahead, you like in the glider, the game thinks they are actually, say, 6 seconds ahead, so it gives you a really good item. So it's like, ooh, that.
I don't know what happened at the end there.
That maybe a winning race for Italy, but I'm worried.
Ooh!
Wow!
Is that finally a winning race for Italy? I don't know.
Let me take a look.
I don't know.
15:25. 36.
Don't disappoint me on this one, Kevin.
39. I don't think so.
God, Kevin.
That's
Kevin.
My bad. Oh wait, no, 40. There we go. Because baby Luigi.
Wait, so they lost by 2 points is what you're saying?
I'm guessing, but that is the best race. Saving the best race for the last race, but.
Unfortunate for Team Italy, as Team Japan, solid start here, and we expected that much out of the Japanese squad, saying they definitely did expect to win this tournament, or at least make it back to finals.
Ruka with that 100 pace GP, even though he clearly did not break 100, like just 100 pace GP is good, even against like this powerhouse of Japan. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the GP score.
I think the score is 202 for Japan, but correct me if I'm wrong, because
I'll just take a look. 81, 87, 117, 120, 150, 202. Yep, you are not wrong, and that's looking like, I think, let's see, 202. I want to say it, but actually no, never mind, because the score on your stream is probably after race 8, but
yeah,
looking probably like a 650 point win, or not win, but like war for them. But yeah.
And now right now, it's certainly a.
Do they start right here, like just start again, or
see,
are they gonna?
Italy
like,
has Italy has the rights to be able to host a room, and we're gonna see. Their host would be Shitoryu, but apparently Shitoryu isn't here as well. So I don't know what happened to Italy, but a lot of their main players just simply not here right now. And guys, looks like we're going to take a little bit of an intermission or a break, but you are so far joined by myself, Eirik, and Kevin.
Hello.
Hello, yes. You can. My personal Twitter being EirikN07, Kevin being the Kevin Warnick. The Kevin Warnick. And you can follow us on Twitter with those handles. And guys, keep in mind, we actually have a little bit of a giveaway to announce very soon. If you guys want to get in on that giveaway action, PDP, one of our sponsors for the event, will be supplying the controller given away in what should be a very short time. I actually believe I'll start randomizing this one. I don't know. I played around with a PDB controller before, and it was the first thing I used to play Smash 4 with, and that was realistically that was the only thing that kept me playing Smash 4 for a while, because I was able to hold on to that GameCube controller. It works as it plugs into your Wii remote kind of, and
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Yeah, and they have a couple of multiple designs. I have like a couple of boxes of Link, DK, Samus, and Wario designs, but yeah, they'll be able to choose between whatever they want.
And it looks like the table is posted in the stream chat, so
Okay.
if you want to see the 628 to 356, wow.
Jesus Christ, 628! Oh my God.
Yeah, Death still rising up that average chart with 127,
Wait,
so that
please repeat that for me. 628 to what?
356.
300. Okay, at least it wasn't like a 300-point deficit, but like
272, still a massive deficit.
oh God. Okay, that's
CPU getting 22.
this is disappointing to see, and just because.
Unfortunately, this is our first quarterfinals match.